Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Rafinha powering forward. Rafinha! He's got away with one there. And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Neymar. Rafinha. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Ruben Neves. And it's Palmer. Now it's Drogba. Mbappe. Now it's Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, this is... takes a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. El Canous getting this one clear. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi, now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. Can he get onto this? And it's Kimmich. Driving on and making good progress. He shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And for a moment, time stood still.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Pass somewhat off target. Perez. Now Mbappe. Kimmich. Now Mbappe. Rafinha. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Camavinga. And it's Palmer. Mbappe. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. And that was nowhere near his best. Ruben Neves. Camavinga. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's Park Ji-suk. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's clever. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're off again.
Nepal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. And El Kanous. And it's El Kanous. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And that interception. It's Neymar! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ruben Neves. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Van Dijk with the slide tackle there. Camavinga. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. That is a brilliant interception. He's got away. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. De Jong gets a foot in here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Drogba wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, again, there's no way through. Can he get it through? And that's put paid to a promising move. That's a cute ball. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Very nicely done. That looks a good cross. And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 24 será sustituido por el dorsal 13.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Camavinga. And it's Ruben Neves. Half an hour gone in the second half. Mbappe! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And he thumps it clear. Camavinga. And the finish! And that could come back to haunt them.
And that's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Ruben Neves. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Can he latch on to this?
Pretty robust defending. Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicked it back promptly, and he's managed to get free. And Park Ji-sung! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Robertson. 1-0 as we head towards the end. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. I think we're just about done here. Jordan Henderson. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Drogba.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's a searching pass. He's being urged. Neymar! Goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And now he has 2. Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is... Oh, terrible pass. Chucky! Goal! Santos! An extraordinary start. Breakthrough in next to no time.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
And he stuck it away, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that.
And the shot! He's got a goal! And the comeback is complete! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Number 22, Rafinha. Rafinha. Rafinha.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mbappe. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Jordan Henderson. Oh, that's well spotted. He's a sharp little ball here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe. Hakimi gets a foot in here. Hakimi going full steam ahead down the left flank. And he gets rid in a hurry. Santos with the corner, there first. Azar! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Great vision. It's played through for him. And this is Neymar, and he's had a shot! And it's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's come to nothing. Camavinga. Santos looking to pass their way through. Now it's Mbappe. Rafinha. Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. De Jong kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ambitious ball here. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe has it out wide and in space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Camavinga.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
He's gone for goal! And what'll be... Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross in, looks like a good one. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. But that has not gone well. Kimmich. Oh, good-looking ball. Has a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. It's Drogba! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chooses to go back, strokes it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Nice-looking ball. De Jong calmly anticipates. Not the most accurate pass. Rafinha given the lift of his goal. Cherki tries to pass it through, and he's managed to get free. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rafinha, crunching tackle. Aimed beyond the defence. Jordan Henderson. Mbappe, and he's had it nicked away. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, he's burst through. And there is the half-time whistle. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
Here we go again then. And it's Messi. Camavinga. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. Cherki. Can he get on the end of this? Rafinha. Played into space. Back in possession and ready to go again. Rafinha. He's found a way past. And here's Neymar.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafinha. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh no, this does not look good. That is ended up in no man's land. He is through here. Azar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And this is Drogba. Oh, what? It's Neymar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A mere formality, nigh on a set. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive.
It's Son Heung-min! Rafinha. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Drogba. Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. He's got Tool. He will be livid with himself. Messi. Hakimi. That's a nicely weighted pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pressing high and with purpose. Tomori spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
There's the header! He's scored! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Casemiro. Now it's Messi. Shot could decent chance! Park Ji-sung. And it's Casemiro. First quarter of an hour gone. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nicely spread. Bellingham.
Nepal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Quality ball. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Out to the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Bellingham. Guadalajara trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
It's Son Heung-min! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Distributed tidily. Delivery from him. A header! And it's slung out wide. Nicely aimed pass.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Strong running down that left flank. He's being urged to shoot. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, that is very close.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Drogba. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. And he shoots! It's hit the upright.
Nepal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Bellingham. And Casemiro. And here's Neymar. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball. Great chance! Hakimi. And it's Messi. Messi carries the ball down the right. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Ah, he's given it away. He's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every...
And Park Ji-sung! It's there! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Haaland tries a shot! It's a goal! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mbappe, and it's Drogba. Kimmich, and here's Drogba.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a good run down the left. That has not gone well. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, no joy this time. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Neymar. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mbappe, not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Drogba. Lima has created one goal already. Now it's Son Heung-min. He is through here. Son Heung-min. Foot in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now there's a fine ball. And the finish! He has done it! And there is his 30th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Jordan Henderson, Kimmich, and Rafinha. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Can he get on the end of this? Neuer claims comfortably.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Messi. Kunde with a definite foul there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Coming on the field.
And it's Hakimi.
Is number 8.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, what a climb! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Son Heung-min crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Drogba. Casemiro. Can he get it through? He's got away. And the shot! And that could come back to haunt them.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Kimmich getting this one clear. The final 5 minutes. He's picked his way through. Swings it across. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Park Ji-sung. Coming on the field. Number 23.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's in space and looking for options.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Neymar.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's... Oh, shooting chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's a loose ball. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Neymar. And the ball's come loose here. So, third corner of the game. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who is
Terrific recovery. A really fine win, that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation. And Park Ji-sung! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Neuer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Played back in. And the shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! The breakthrough strike!
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Busquets, that has been slung wide. There's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Drogba. Jordan Henderson. And it's Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Messi. Kimmich. Oh, that's well spotted. Spread out to the left. And this is Kane. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Neuer claims comfortably. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is ended up in no man's land. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Played back into the centre. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And this is Mane. Cruzeiro claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mane. He's found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? Drogba. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Robertson cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Cruzeiro are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Takes a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Drogba might just make this. Koundé. Passing is crisp and sharp. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Busquets. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's good play. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he's gone looking for safety. Rafinha. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through, looking to play him in. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe gets a foot in here.
Minutes has been indicated.
And that could set him on his way.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. Now it's Mane. Nicely weighted ball. Robertson picks it up now. Header! And the header is disappointing in the end. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Nepal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Would the father of a boy in the green backpack kindly contact a nearby member of staff?
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Good ball, good take. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, they could be caught out here. Faith Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Drogba is herring after that one. Mbappe. Messi. Well read, nice interception. Jordan Henderson. And they win it back again. Kimmich. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for the rock, shapes to shoot! And it's in! so smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
After 58 minutes is number 7, Neymar! Neymar!
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Cleared without complication. Now it's Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Christensen. Can he get it through? Nicely aimed pass. Now, can they get him away? Neymar. Kimmich calmly anticipates. And it's Neymar. And here's Mbappe. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's having a shot!
Nepal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's been drilled forward. Rafinha. Now it's Drogba. De Jong, nicely spread. Aimed beyond the defence. He's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. Perez gets rid without sophistication. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. Rafinha, well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's found the way past. He's won a chance. It's fallen kindly here. It's off target and by quite a way.
Nepal certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 22, Rafinha. Coming on the field, number 5, Guerrero. Number 10, Fernandez.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. That is good alertness. Koundé spots it and intercepts. That's a lovely pass. Decent chance! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And that has left him in a heap. Neymar.
Nepal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Olise puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Mbappe. Upamecano. Cruzeiro can't breathe again. Just.
Well,
Just the goalkeeper's a bit. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Number 19.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Coming on to replace
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And he's managed to get free. Neymar.
Oh, great feat, that.
3 minutes added time.
Flings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Drogba. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Alvarez. Neymar. He has found a way through. He's on it. Can he get away? Brzezinski. And time is up. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Hello, attendees. This is
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
A seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those... It's Drogba! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Now who's going to be first to this? Here comes the... And he's following up! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Drogba! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Fires it in low. Long ball upfield. Played out towards the right wing. Tries from a long way out. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he was quick to react. And it's made its way to him. He's beaten the last man. Shot a goal! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Caught offside that time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Quarter of an hour played. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's got the beating of his man. No, not quite on the same wavelength. That's going to go a long way. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Drogba. Now then, the ball's come loose. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And now they can clear their lines. And they're back on the ball again. Mbappe. Dink through. Drogba. It's Drogba!
Nepal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
This looks promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Ah, that's a fine interception. And here's Neymar. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Neymar!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
It's Drogba! Now, who's going to be first to this? Place it in low. Big chance! And that's a goal kick. And it's Kimmich. And here's Drogba. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. That's been slipped through. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good spread. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. He is through here. Hangs one in. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Colombia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down. There they go, hunting again.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That was mighty close. And he can clear it away. The final seconds now. Oh, it's Park Ji-sung. Kimmich, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's on it, takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And he's there to clear it. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
He's gone for the shots. Serginho is always looking... It's Drogba! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Park Ji-sung's cross. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neymar, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass.
Messi! And what a big quick... Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part.
Chance for a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
Colombia find a position of real strength now. This takes a shot. And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe. Vardiol calmly anticipates. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Rafinha. Threads one in. Oh, Red. Nice interception. Kukçu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He has found the way through, and he's had a hit. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, no joy this time. Kukçu. Looking for options for movement.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Rafinha. Coming on the field.
The most accurate pass.
Number 8, Thomas Rashitsky.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through? Now, can they get him away? Well, that's well spotted. Brzezinski. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Rositzky. Mbappe! That's Guardiola. It's a promising position. Brzezinski. Back towards the middle. Distributed tidily. Tries to play it through. Jordan Henderson. Koundé. And it's Henderson. Kimmich out to the right. And here's Neymar, heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And the shot! It is a fantastic goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! It is no contest, it is a landslide. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Colombia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, really good feet. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Kimmich has a look and plays it forward. De Jong, over to the left. Park Ji-sung. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Neymar! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Camavinga. Fofana. Oh, that's fabulous. Showing great feet there. Oh, he's burst through. It's Kane! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.